My name is Sakurai, and I am the CEO of Liveboard. Thank you very much for taking time out of your precious time to participate in today's webinar celebrating the 4th anniversary of the establishment of Liveboard. This webinar was started last year on the 3rd anniversary of the company's founding as a way to introduce Liveboard's efforts for the development of the industry, even in a small way. In the first part of this webinar, I will look back on the year 2022 and introduce our initiatives for 2023. First, a look back at the year 2022. It was a year of various social changes, including Russia's invasion of Ukraine, a weak yen, inflation, and a COVID pandemic with no end in sight. Looking at the global OOH market, especially for digital OOH, we see 24.9% year-on-year growth and 36.9% growth in the US. In Europe and in the US, it is often reported that the market has recovered to pre-pandemic levels. Looking at Japan, large signages, known as impact-type signage, mainly in Shibuya and Shinjuku, were booming with luxury brands, video distribution, and game companies. Taxi and elevator ads continue to do well, especially for B2B ads. In 2022, retail advertising attracted significant attention in Japan based on trends in the US and other countries, and the installation of in-store signages has accelerated. On the other hand, in the area of network-type signage, as typified in in-train signage, the original pie was very large, and there remains a large gap between the pre-pandemic period and the current situation. In Japan, the impact of the pandemic still remains. But as the number of foreign visitors to Japan returns, I believe that outdoor spaces will be filled with even more people, and OH ads will attract even more attention. That's 2022 in summary, but it was also a year in which Liveboard was able to make another great leap forward. I'll briefly introduce our activities. Organic advertising sales are currently expected to be approximately 180% of last year. We will discuss the factors that support this growth from 5 perspectives: partnerships, data, creative, relationships, and global. First, partnerships. We have continued to strengthen our network in 2022 based on the concept of Liveboard network for every moment of consumers' lives. As a result, thanks to the cooperation of our partners, 2,464 signage screens in trains, 429 in stations, 562 in stores, and 3 outdoor screens have been added to the network. In particular, we are accelerating our efforts with railroad companies and have started full-scale cooperation with signage at stations and on trains, and it's expected to increase significantly this year. Next, data. Although Liveboard is often seen as a data company, in fact, until a year ago, our major challenge was that we could only handle a very limited amount of data. Then, with the cooperation of our partners' company to develop OH-specific data, we established a new data team last April and have made remarkable progress in OH-specific planning and effectiveness verification. This has led to the use of some form of data during planning for almost all proposals. It has also made it possible to measure impressions of signage on trains, which has been said to be impossible in the OH industry. We hope that this will contribute to increasing advertising sales on trains, which has a large piece of the OH industry pie and has a large gap from the pre-pandemic days. Effectiveness verification using mobile IDs now makes it possible to measure store visits and verify app downloads. Optimal reach and frequency simulators are evolving daily, and it is now possible to verify optimal budget allocation with TV and digital. Furthermore, comparisons of targeting efficiency within OH media will soon be possible. All of these activities are based on the visualization of the effectiveness of OH advertising through data and the enhancement of the value of OH in the triple media, as we stated in last year's webinar. And we believe that these efforts will definitely contribute to the development of the OH industry. One of LIBOR's strengths is its ability to use technology to flexibly select the location and time of day for digital OH based on weather, temperature, and other factors, and to play the most appropriate advertising message for that moment. This is a recent initiative with Ajinomoto. The product is a cube broth for hot pot. This is an example of a message that is delivered only when the temperature is below 18 degrees Celsius, capturing the moment when it is cold and you want to eat a warm hot pot. Also with Toho Towa, we created 16 different creative patterns matching the weather and time of day and delivered them in multiple locations for the launch campaign of Jurassic World. As you can see, the city signage suddenly opens up and the dinosaurs from Jurassic World pop out in a creative way. The biggest challenge in realizing this image was how to make the signage blend in with the city. To achieve this, we visited the site several times, adjusted the wall colors to match the weather and time of day, and then delivered the image in a way that was linked to data such as weather and time. As a result of these efforts, we have won several advertising awards at Adweek in New York, ACC in Japan, Digital Signage Consortium in Japan, and others for our use of Liveboard. At the end of the year, we released a press release about our efforts with SCAPA JSAT to make live broadcasting possible. We expect that this will greatly expand the range of digital OH expression. And relations. Thanks to your support, we have had approximately 300 advertisers take advantage of our services in the past year. We have also made business connections with about 70 advertising companies and about 50 new advertising companies in the past year alone. Thank you very much. Liveboard is a 100% programmatic company in terms of platform-based distribution, and the percentage of distribution through DSPs is currently around 20% in FY 2022, compared to 8% in 2021. We also focused on promotional activities with our partners in 2022, like Oricom, Metro Ad Agency, Blue Muse, Twitter, and Dentsu. And we are the first OH company to become a media partner at Adweek Asia. Many other projects with media content companies have been realized in 2022. Finally, global. In 2022, a revised version of the measurement guideline was released in May at an international conference of international OH organizations in Toronto, Canada. And 11 countries around the world cooperated in this creation. In August, I gave a presentation at an OH industry event in India to show how advanced the Japanese OH market is. The Liveboard initiative was introduced by Dentsu at an Asian conference of International OH Organization in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in October. And I've heard that it attracted a great deal of attention from other Asian countries. In November, as we mentioned earlier, Warner Brothers Twitter linked campaign for the movie Matrix won the Adweek Advertising Award in New York City. 2022 was a year in which we were able to showcase Liveboard's presence in the global arena. Through our efforts with our partner company Hivestack, we connected with Google DV360, the Trade Desk, Yahoo, and others, which led to a dramatic increase in the number of outbound advertisements from overseas, known as out-in advertising through DSP. This will be followed by a great leap forward in 2023. Priority measures include expanding reach, maximizing machine moment utilization, and evolving interactive expressions. By expanding our network as a reach media, we will further strengthen that world where advertisers can connect consumers and send messages tailored to their moments in all life activities outside of their homes. We will also strengthen media development with business people and Gen Zs in mind, which are one of Liveboard's strengths. Earlier, we introduced our live streaming efforts with Scapa JSAT. And we are also looking to make even more interactive connections between screens and smartphones and other services of daily life. We believe that their realization will broaden the range of expression in OOH advertising and, as a result, contribute to improving the value of OOH. I believe that OOH advertising is still an undervalued medium, accounting for only 66% of all advertising expenditures, both globally and in Japan. We would like to contribute to the realization of a world where OOH in Japan is globally recognized as the most exciting in the world by visualizing its value through the power of data, even if only in a small way. That's all for me, but I will continue to work hard in 2023 to contribute to advertisers, advertising companies, media companies, and all other stakeholders through the activities of Liveboard. And I look forward to working with you again this year. Thank you. Thank you for your attention.